Good morning, everybody. Today is March 1st, 2023. Today our lecture is Vipassanā para Purification, Samadhi Nidesa about the concentration, Anapanasati, the mindfulness and breathing, part 106. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavatu Arahatu Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavatu Arahatu Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavatu Arahatu Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So today we continue learning about the Anapanasati, mindfulness in breathing. That meditation method is very popular right now, and it's we need to understand two different meditation, samatha and vipassana, tranquil meditation and insight meditation. So that's why here we have to explain many things. So in the Pali, Buddha just mentioned Sadowa Asasati, Sadowa Pasasati. With the mindfulness, we will breathe in and breathe out. Just mention very simply. But in the commentary, the technique is in detail for some different person. We learned in the previous lecture, counting method is the person who are very wondering a lot. Their mind is wandering a lot. So for that person is very beneficial with the counting method first. But not everybody no need to practice a counting method. Not that mean. But somebody, their mind is very wandering. So for that person, need to follow the counting method. Okay. The other person, maybe their mind is not too much wandering, so that they don't need that kind of method. Anyway, the commentary step by step explain. So today we continue next one. The person who are mainly wandering, the practice mindfulness in breathing with the counting method. After that, what we need to follow another step. Here right now, the Pali explain like this. Evaṁ Gananaya. Evaṁ like this meaning is in previous explaining. In the previous explaining, the counting method is step by step. We need to follow. That is referred in Pali here right now is evaṁ. Evaṁ Gananaya with the counting method. Kanana is a counting. With the counting method, Manasi Katwa. Manasi, Mana is a mind. Manasi means in the mind. Katwa is a make. Make in the mind meaning is a meditation method, meditation object. here in breath and out breath, Anapana, put in your mind. The meaning is here, Pali, Manasi Katwa. Katwa is a make. Manasi is a mind. Mind, in the mind, make in the mind, meaning here is the meditation object in breath and out breath, Anapana, should be put in your mind, not to the other object. When you practice meditation, your mind should be continuously working with in breath and out breath, Anapana. That meaning, Manasi Kadwa, Bali is a very, very short. The two words mentioned, Manasi Kadwa. Manasi in the mind, Kadwa make. The make meaning is, Kadwa generally say make, but put that meditation object in your mind. The meaning. Okay? And then Anubandhanaya. Anubandhanaya is you, after practice a counting method, your mind can not go into the other object. Your mind is continuously working with meditation object. At that time, you can go to another step. That step is Anubandhana. You know Anu and Bandhana. Anu is continuously, Bandhana is connect continuously connecting with meditation object in breath and out breath, Anapana. The meaning. So that method is no need counting the number, no need. No need, just your mind focus on the in breath and out breath continuously without missing any in breath and out breath. Trying to practice like this. That method is here, Pali Anubandhanaya. Anu continuously, bandhana, connecting. Connecting means connect with the meditation object. Manasi Katava. Manasi in your meditation mind, Katava should be made in your mind, in your meditation mind. Okay, so Pali continues to Nubanana Nama. Pali, because Pali mentioned you should change next step Nubandhana. So what is a Nubandhana? Pali have to explain, isn't it? So that's why here Pali studying a Nubandhana Nama. A Nubandhana method is Kanana. Kanana is accounting, Patisanharetoa. Patisanharetoa. Patisanharetoa is Patisanharetoa is stop the counting. No need to number in breath out breath number 1, in breath out breath 2, in breath out breath 3, like this. The previous method, counting method is practiced like this. So right now, no need to do that. No need to count. So that meaning here, Kanana Pati Sanharetoa. So no need to counting. So what we need to do with the method, with the new method, is here in Pali mentions Satiya with the mindfulness. Nirandara. Nirandara is Meaning Pali anu nidandara is similar. Continuous. That means it's without missing any in-breath and out-breath meditation object. Okay? Nidandara meaning is no missing. Continuously. That meaning is continuously. In-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath. Because of, our the breathing in and out is continuously happening all the time, all moment, isn't it? So that's why. Just purely without counting, just purely your mindfulness, working with continuously asasa pasasana. Yeah, the meditation object. In breath and out breath. So nidandara is the in-breath and out-breath, between the in-breath and out-breath, no missing. No missing means your mind not go to the outside, the other object. Just here. Okay? So, anu here Pali mentioned, anu kamana. Oh. Anu is a continuously. Kamana is a going. Kamana. Kamana is a going. Going mean is following. Following the in-breath and out-breath. That means a new combination, yeah. Continuously going means continuously following in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath. Your mindfulness continuously follow that meditation object. So the meaning is here Anubandhana Nama. We call Anubandhana in Pali. Connecting. In English translation, yeah, connecting. Connecting. Okay? So Pali explaining like this, you need to know the Nupanana is like this. And then Tancha call. Tancha call is Tancha call. Tan means refer to the Anubanana method. That Anubanana method is now is later. Cause actually no meaning here. Just smoothly talking. So put Pali sometimes call. Di Mija Purification. 3 words. Adi beginning, Mija middle, Purification end. 3. Okay. Adi Mija Purification Nukamana Vasena. So continuously following the in-breath and out-breath means not here Pali mentions somebody maybe misunderstanding. So that's why Adi middle beginning of the in-breath, middle of the in-breath, end of the in-breath, not like this. Nice and not. Don't follow that. Your mind should be on the nostril or the upper lip, top of the upper lip, what air touch in and touch out. That part your mind should focus on. Don't follow beginning, middle, end. Because the Anubanna means continuously following meaning is some person makes understanding beginning, middle, and beginning, middle should be like this. So not that one. That was Pali clearly mentioned here. Don't misunderstand it like this. So that's why here Tancha call Adi Meja Priyosana Anugamana Wasena. Adi means the beginning of the inbred and outbred. Meja is the middle of the inbred and outbred. And Priyosana is the end of the inbred and outbred, following Kamana, Anugamana. Continuously following Wasena, according to continuously following beginning, middle, and end of inbred and outbred. Na means a na hoti. No, not like this. Don't practice like this. That is very, very important. I had many, many meditators, they mention like this, following beginning, middle, and so now the meaning, okay? So Pali continue explaining, and then Pali explain what is the Adi, what is the beginning, what is the middle, what is the end. Later explaining, okay? So step by step Pali explaining, and then Bahi Nekamana Vadasa he. Oh, he. More detail explaining. Just mention or not, not beginning, not middle, not end. Just explaining is not very detailed, isn't it? So that's why Pali want to explain in more detail. That's why Pali here he means he more detail explaining. Bahi nekamana. Bahi is outside. Nekamana is coming out, leaving. Coming out or leaving. Leaving outside, water's air. So that means outbreath, isn't it? Outbreath. So the air, leaving outside, at the time, Nabi is a Nabi is a kind of navel. Nabi is Adi beginning for the outbreath. For the outbreath, air beginning is navel. In your stomach, navel is a beginning. Okay, and then Hadayan. Hadayan is middle. Hadayan is a chest. Hadayan is not heart. Hadayan is but English translation they translate heart. Pali all the time. Hadayan is the heart. Hadiyawotu is heart base in Abhidhamma. We learn. So that's why they translate heart. But I think the chest is in the middle of the outbreath. Bali explaining. Hadiyan, the chest is middle of the outbreath. Okay, and then Nasi Gaga. Oh, Nasi is a nose. Gaga, ega. Nasi ega. Ega is a top. The top of the nose. The mostly for the person who loud nose, that person breathing out air touching their top of their nose. That's why. But some person their nose is a short, not long. That person may be top of the upper lip. So different places. So be careful, okay? But mostly, I think at the Buddha time, the person mostly in India is their nose is long. That's why Nasi Gagan. But nostril is not only top of the nose, but also we have to understand the tip of the upper lip. Okay, two different person, loud nose and the short nose, different. Be careful. Okay. Anyway, so here mentioned generally, Nasikaga, the top of the nose is Puriosana. Puriosana is end. The end of the outbreath. Yeah. So when you breathe out, the air is like this. The end is touching out, and is top of your nose. Beginning is a navi, middle is a chest, and the end is a top of the nose, isn't it? Up for out breath, breathing out. Okay, so that's why Bali explaining like this, and Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma meaning is inside, opposite of the Bahi. Abhidhamma is inside, into the inside. Vipassanā Vatasa. Vipassanā is entering. Vata is air. So Abhidhamma Vipassanā Vatasa meaning is in breath. When you breathe in, the in breath, is what is that? Beginning Adi. So here Bali. Nasikagan Adi. For the in breath. Nasikagan, the top of the nose is beginning of in breath. Yeah. When we breathe in, so air touch our tip of the nose. That's why. This is a beginning for in breath. Here is a beginning for in breath. So out breath, in breath, beginning, middle, and is different. The Pali is explained like this. Okay. Nasikagan Adi. Nasikagan is the top of the nose is Adi, beginning of the in breath. And then Hariya, chest. The chest is Mijan. Chest is a Mijan. Mijan is the middle of in breath. Okay, the chest place is a middle in breath. And then Nabi. Nabi is the navel. Navel is Priyosana, the end of the in breath. The end of the in breath is the navel. Okay, so Bali is explaining the beginning and middle and end of out breath and in breath is what Bali explain here. So right now you understand, okay? So English translation, having given attention to in that way by counting method, after that he should now do so by connecting method. So connecting method are Anubandhana. Anubandhana connecting method is interconnected following of the in-breath and out-breath with the mindfulness after counting method has been given up. Yeah. Patisanharitva means given up. Given up means stop. Stop the counting. Okay. And that is not only by following after the beginning, middle, and the end. So the navel is the beginning of the wing or air issuing out. The heart or chest is the middle, and the nose tip is end. This is for out breath, okay? And then for in breath, the nose tip is the beginning of the wing entering in, and that heart is And chest is in the middle, and the navel is in its end. Okay? Okay, so after explaining the way, and then Pali continue like this. Okay? Danchasa. Oh, Dancha asa. Danchasa is a dancha. 3 words. Dancha asa. Ja continuously explaining. Ja is mostly continuously explaining. Dan means referring to previous one. Dan means that. Pali refer to that meaning the previous one is previous sentence beginning, middle, and end. That beginning, middle, and end. Anugachato. Continuously going or continuously following. Okay? Anugachato. Gacha is a going. Anu is a continuously. So continuously going means a continuously following the beginning, middle, and end. Asa. Asa is the meditator. For the meditator, Wikipakatan. Oh. Wikipa is wandering or distract. Wikipa. Gata is going. Going wandering. Going wandering means your mind go to the other object, not meditation object. Okay? So that's why Pali mentioned. Vikebagadan chitta. Oh, chitta is a mind. The mind is going to the other different object, and then saradaya jiwa. Saradaya is aradaya is kind of the worry. Some kind of worry. Hodi Anjanaya. Oh, another one. Anjanaya. Anjanaya is a shaking. Yeah. Because the mind is not working with the meditation object, but also working with the other outside, the other different object. So that's why mind is not stable. Shaking. Shaking means mind taking the meditation object sometimes taking the other object. So that's why mind is not stable, isn't it? Shaking. The meaning. Injanaya. Injanaya cha. How do it happen? Like this. That's why not recommend. Should not follow in beginning, middle, and end. If you follow beginning, middle, or end, or the anapana in breath and out breath, your mind become wandering, worrying, and shaking. Yeah. So that meaning is not your mind is not stable. Not stable means not unstable mind is very difficult to make a calm down and peaceful, isn't it? Sometimes we are very busy with many objects at the time. Our mind is too shaking, isn't it? Yeah, like this. So that's why, the Buddha never recommend that method. You should not follow the beginning and middle and end of the anapana, the in-breath and out-breath. If you follow that you know, that that thing is happen. It's not good for your meditation. That's why. So Hong Buddha talk here. Example. Yataha. Aha. Aha. Hong the Buddha talk. Asasadi Macha Pariyosana. Asasa Adi Macha Pariyosana. Asasa is in breath. Adi is a beginning. Macha is a middle. Pariyosana is end. Yeah. So the beginning of the in-breath, middle of the in-breath, and end of the in-breath. Sadiya, with the mindfulness, Anugachato, continuously following Achata. Achata means in your body, inside your body. Achata. Vikebakatina, or wandering, or distracting. Vikebakatina, chitina, mind. So your mind, distracted, and your mind wandering a lot. So at the time, what happened? Kayobi, Chaitambi, Kayobi, body also, because our body is connected with the mind, Chitija Rupa. Mind producing material is here Kayobi. Body. Body also mostly Chitija Rupa. But Chitija Rupa connect with the other Rupa, so that's why. Here, Chitija Rupa mentioned. Kayobi, Chaitambi, Chita, mind also. Sarada cha Hondi. Sarada is worrying because too much walking. So that meaning worrying meaning the mind is so busy because following like this outside, inside the bodies. Not focusing. Very busy mind is like a little bit worry, a little bit exciting or something happen. So here Bali Sarada is worrying happen and Injitaja. Injita is shaking, not stable. Body and mind is not stable, shaking at the time. And then Panditaja. Yeah, Pandita and Injita is the same. Pandita also shaking. Yeah. Shaki. In English translation, Shaki. Shaki is a shaking. Yeah. So body and mind is a not stable line. Not stable line means body and mind not become calm and peaceful. So that's why it's not good for the practice of meditation, the person who make that kind of practice. Not recommended by the Buddha. That's the reason why Buddha don't recommend that kind of following, beginning, middle, and end of the in-breath and out-breath. Why Buddha didn't recommend? The reason is like this. Okay. Also, Pasasadi. Majja Purification, Vipassanā is a out breath. Adi is a beginning, Majja middle, Purification end. So the beginning, middle, and end of the out breath, Sadiya with the mindfulness, a new gacha door following, continuously following Bheda or outside. Bheda is outside. Vipassanā, wandering to the outside. Vipassanā Chidina. The mind is wandering. The mind is very distracting. So if mind is distracted, kayobi, body also, because of Chidijarupa, mind producing material body. So that's why kayobi, Chidambi, Chida also. Here mentioned Chida, but not only Chida, you have to understand Mandafeda, Chitasika also, isn't it? Not only mind. Pali just mentioned Chitta. Chitta is because of the very main things. But if we mention the Chitta, Chitta cannot working only with the manifest all the time. That's why we have to understand Chitta and B meaning is that Chitta and Chittasika. Okay? Sarada cha hondi. Mori, cannot banning because of the very busy with the various kind of object, beginning, middle, and so following with the point. Minds are all the time continuously beginning, middle, and so three place working at the time. Too busy and then worry. Worry meaning is not worry about something. The here in Pali meaning is working with too busy with these three plays. Yeah, that meaning. Okay. And in Jidacha, Pandidacha, shaking. Yeah. So mind's so busy at the time, body or mind is not shaking meaning is not stabilized. That's why not good for the meditator, because meditator try or practice or train mind to become stabilized and calm and peaceful. That's why it's not good, not recommended by the Buddha. Okay, this is very, very important to understand. So if don't understand like this, maybe misunderstanding and maybe following the wrong way. So the wrong way is not good for the meditator, isn't it? That's why here Pali mentioned clearly. Okay, so the Pali English translation here is, and if we follow after that, his mind is distracted by disquiet and then perturbation, according as it is said by the Buddha. When he go in with the mindfulness after beginning, middle, and end of the in-breath, his mind being distracted internally, inside, internally. Both his body, the body is mostly Shrijarupa, the mind producing material body, and his mind are disquieted and then perturbed and shaky. Shaky is a shaky. That meaning is very busy and not stabilized. Okay, because of 3 point internally, 3 point mind working with the 3 point beginning, middle, and that's one. And then when he go out with the mindfulness after the beginning, middle, and end of the out breath, his mind being distracted externally to go out. Both his body and mind are disquieted and then perturbed and shaky. Okay, so that's why Buddha didn't recommend that method. Okay, and so what should we do? The Pali continues explaining what should we do. Tasama, therefore. Tasama, because of that reason. Okay, Anubandhanaya, the connecting method, Nubandhanaya, connecting method or following method is Manasikarandena. Manasikarandena meaning is pay attention the meditation object with the connecting method Adi Meja Vipassanā Vasena. So Adi is the beginning, Meja is the middle, Vipassanā is the end, Vasena is according. According to the beginning, middle, end of the in-breath and out-breath, na manasikadavan should not make in your mind. Clearly mentioned because of that reason. If you follow the in Adi, beginning, middle, and the end, so the previous mentioned the kind of the bad result happen. Your mind not stabilized and your mind is not calm and peaceful because of busy with the various kind of object inside and outside of the body. So that's why. And then Picha Picha is a Pali all the time. Picha furthermore. More Pali want to explain more information. Starting like this. Picha. Okay. Picha. Furthermore, Picha ko is here no meaning here. Pali just ko is a mostly Pali smooth chanting. Okay. Picha ko. Vipassanā Vasena cha. Vipassanā Vasena cha. Vipassanā is a touching. Vasena is according to the touching. So there's another method. Yeah, Nubandhana and Vipassanā is a different name, but Anubandhana also touching point. Your mind focus on the touching point. Air touch in and air touch out. That point, your mind focus. And Vipassanā, that meaning Vipassanā is a touch. Pali we learn Vipassanā Kecha. Kaya Viññāna Citta has a function, Vipassanā Kecha. Touching. That meaning. Here also saying, Vipassanā Vasena cha. Touching, according to the touching method, also, Tappana Vasena cha. Oh, Tappana. Tappana is a put. Tappana. Put your mind at the point only, not the other. At the point meaning the tip of your nose or top of the upper lip. So that point only put your mind and watching in breath and out breath continuously at that point only. Not beginning, not middle, not end. Okay? That is very, very important. So clearly, Pali mentioned Manasikadavan should be a practice in your mind like this. So Tappana, Anubandhana method, Vipassanā method, Tappana method. So these methods are not very different. The method is mostly similarly same. So many different words Buddha explained because of the some person understanding Vipassanā, some person understanding Tappana. So that's why. Some person understanding with the Anubbandhana. That's fine, yeah, okay. So anyway, here I explain furthermore meaning is furthermore practice is Vipassanā method, touching method, or putting method, Tappana. Tappana was saying that. So here we have to know three methods. Anubbandhana, connecting method, Vipassanā, touching method, Tappana, putting method, Tappana. So don't worry about this. So what is the difference in those different methods? Here Pali explained. Kanana Nubbandhana Vasena Viya. He. Here is more detail explaining Pali all the time. He more explain detail explaining Kanana Nubbandhana Vasena Viya. Viya is a like. Kanana Nubbandhana. Kanana method, Anubbandhana method, like a Kanana method, counting method, like Anubbandhana is like a connecting method. Vipassanā, Tappana Vasena. Vipassanā is a touching method, Tappana is a putting method, Vasena is according. According to the touching method, according to the putting method, Vipassanā. Vipassanā is a separately. Vipassanā. Manasikaro. Manasikaro means to pay attention. Nati, there is not. Nati means there is not. So the here Pali, that sentence meaning is, Kanana, Anubbandhana, Vipassanā, Tappana, 4 method. Here Pali mentioned. Counting method, Kanana, Anubbandhana, connecting method, Vipassanā, touching method, Tappana, putting method. Anyway, these are not separate methods. They are similarly connect each other. So separately, nati, there's not separately meaning is not separately put in your mind, pay attention meaning is that method is not too much different. Almost similar. The meaning, okay? Okay, so more explaining here. Putta Thane Pana. Pana continuously explaining Putta Thana. Oh, Putta is a touch. Touching 2 times. Buddha used Putta. Touching. Thana is a place. Eva. Eva is a ya is a no meaning here. Eva is only. Only touching place only. touching place only. Kanando, counting. When you practice with the counting method, number 1, number 2, counting, also your mind focus on the touching place, isn't it? Not the other place. Only touching place meaning that here two, I already told you 2 or 2 different person. Long nose person, touching place is tip of the nose. Short nose person, touching place is upper lip, top of the upper lip here. a little bit different. Long nose is the air is touching the tip of the nose because of nose long. But short nose person is not like the tip of the upper lip. Anyway, here Pali mentions that Putta Tani only touching place. Counting method, Kananando, make a counting method. The meditator made a counting method, just touching place only. And also, Kananaya cha, Pusanaya cha. Counting, make a counting, or Pusana is just don't make counting and just watching at the touching place. The air touch in, the air touch out, air touch in, air touch out. Like this continuously happen, isn't it? It's a naturally happen. So just watching the natural, breathing in and out at the touching place only. Kanana also, but Kanana is a counting. Mind just focus on touching place, but counting. Touching, you know that in breath and out breath, you count 1. If you don't know, you didn't recognize that 1, that the in breath and out breath, don't count. Just stay on the 1, 1, 1, 1. I already explained in the previous lecture, isn't it? That method. But the Pusana is no need to count. Just watching in the touching place, you watch. In breath, out breath, in breath, out breath, continuously like this. Don't make a counting number. Okay, just different like this. So that's why I already told you. The method, Kanana method, Pusana method is almost exactly same. But Kanana is a number, is practice number with a number. Pusana is no counting, just purely watching at the touching place. In breath, air touch in, out breath, air touch out. Just that place, you focus on that place. Watching continuously. Practice like this. Okay? So Pali explaining that one. Kananaya cha, Pusanaya cha, Manasi Karoti. Manasi Karoti means Manasi in your mind, Karoti make. Practice the meaning. Practice in your mind like that. Okay? And then Tatewa. Okay? Tatewa means Ta is all the time referred to previous sentence. So the Pusana Thana. Ta means refer to that touching place. Only. That touching place only. Tatewa. Ta is that. That touching place only. Kanana counting. Padisanharedwa. Stop. So that means no need to make counting. Number. T means the in-breath and out-breath. Asasa. Meditation object. Sadiya with the mindfulness. Anupandano. Continuously following. Okay? Appana wasena cha. So appana is a kind of the concentration is more stronger. At the time, appana is happen. Appana Samadhi. We in Pali Samadhi is a different power of Samadhi. We call Upachara Samadhi, Appana Samadhi, like this. So Appana Vasena Jamine, the concentration is more powerful. Appana, according to the Appana. Chitan, meditation mind, Tapindo. Tapindo is a putting in the place, touching place. Anubananaya cha. Oh, Anubanana is continuously following the in-breath and out-breath at the touching place. Pusanaya cha. Oh. With the touching method or tabanaya cha with the putting method, anyway, mostly saying Manasikarodi. Manasikarodi means make a practice in your mind. Iti like this, karoti iti, karoti iti. Iti like this, ochati, Buddha talk. Ochati is talk, Buddha talk. So don't worry, the Buddha explain more with the example. You will understand. The example is to understand what the Buddha meaning. Yeah. So here, Swaya Matho. Swaya Matho. Swaya is soul. Ayan Atho. 3 words combined. Swaya Matho meaning is soul plus Ayan plus Atho. Ma is a no meaning here. Ma is just Pali grammar. Yeah, extra word. But Atho is a meaning. So Ayan Atho means that meaning. That meaning is Swaya Matho. That meaning is Athakatha Su. Athakatha is a commentary. Yeah. So commentary is a very, very important for us. When you study the Pali, Pali is a directly Buddha talk. Buddha talk is 2,600 years ago. So many different time, different. That's we have to explain more detail. We need commentary. So right now, some don't accept the commentary. They don't want to accept the commentary. This is very dangerous. If they don't want to accept the commentary, they cannot understand. They are unable to understand what the Buddha means. That is very, very important. So I had some person, they refuse to accept the commentary. Why? Because this is not the right Buddha teaching. They give the reason, but it's not. The commentary is explained at the Buddha time. Teaching method is just explaining verbally. And then student listen, just only listening, not book, not internet, at the time. So, yeah, not directly Buddha explain like the above, when they teaching, with the example what the Buddha gave in different sutta, they take from various kind of sutta and give explaining more detail. That is a Buddha teaching. Because of various kind of sutta, they take it, that meaning. But some person right now, very dangerous. They think Tathagata commentary is not Buddha teaching. They said like this. I think that's a very, very wrong. Totally wrong. It's a very dangerous. That person, cannot understand what the Buddha means. So be careful, okay? Anyway, here Athakatha Su means in the commentary. In the commentary, explain with an example to understand that method. Anana, Anubandana, Pusana, Tabana. Explain with an example here. Hutta Pingula, Dowari Kupa, Kupa Mahi. A little bit long, huh? Hutta Pingula, Dowari Kupa Mahi. Hutta is already talk or already explained in the different sutta. Here, Pali mentioned Patisambhidaya. That's why Patisambhida Pali is a very good sutta to learn. Many details explaining. You will get many Buddha explaining with the example and the meaning of the many explaining in the Patisambhida Pali. So yeah, that example is give very clearly information in the Patisambhida Pali. Pingula Dhawari Kubama. Dhawari Pingula and Dhawara Ubama. 3 words. Pingula plus Dhawarika plus Upama. So Pingula is the person who are unable to move. That person we call in Pali Pingula. Understand? And then Dhawarika is the gatekeeper, doorkeeper. Dwara. Dhawarika is changing from the Dwara. Dhawarika is the Pali grammar changing. Dwara is a door or gate. So Dhawarika is the person who, keep the gate or door, like a security person, That example, Upama is example. Upamahi. With the person who are unable, that example also, and then another example is gatekeeper or doorkeeper or gate guard or door guard. With the example, Patisambhidaya in the Patisambhida Pali, Hutta Kakenchu Bamayacha, or another example. The 3 examples here. Hutta is already talking in the Patisambhida Kakachupama, Kakacha Upama. Kakacha is a saw. When you cut in the wool with the saw is moving like this, isn't it? Forward, backward, like this. So that example also explained to understand nature of our in-breath and out-breath. How we make a pay attention to that all the time moving in-breath and out-breath. What we need to do. The person who made the cutting with the saw, that person don't follow the saw. If that person follow all the time saw, moving with saw, he will be dizzy, isn't it? But his mind focus on the wool and the saw touching place only. Where cut or not. That's important. like this. When we practice in-breath and out-breath all the time moving, moving all the time. So don't follow the inside and outside. Just touching place, you focus. Like the person who made this cutting the wool with the saw. So that example, kakachubama, kakacha ubama. Kakachubama is a kakacha plus ubama. Kakacha is a saw. Saw. Yeah. Cutting saw. Huh? Ubama is example. The example of the cutting saw. Also, Veditabo should be known. Yeah, we will learn. Very good example. These three examples very, very good. You are clearly understanding why Buddha gave that method. And why that method is not too much different. With the example, three examples, you will understand more clearly. Okay, so Pali continue. The here English translation first. Okay, so therefore, when he gave his attention to the meditation object by connecting method, Anubanana, he should not so by the beginning, middle, and end, but rather by touching and by fixing. Touching is a Pusana, touching method. Pusana, by fixing is Tapana. Pusana and Tapana. Tapana is a putting or fixing in one place. Okay? So there's no attention to be given to meditation object in breath and out breath by touch, separate from fixing as there is by counting separate by from the connecting. But when he is counting the breath in the place touched by each, he is giving attention to them by counting and touching. Counting ganana, touching pusas. Okay? Not different. Just counting a little bit different is just with a number. Touching, just watch at the touching place. Don't make counting. That's different. So very similar, isn't it? And then one he is given up counting and is connecting them by means also mindfulness in the same place and facing consciousness by means of the absorption. Absorption means very strong concentration. Then he is said to be given his attention to them by connecting, Nubanana or touching, Pusana or fishing, Tapana. Three methods. It's okay. But because concentration more stronger, no need counting. The concentration more stronger means that your mind not wandering. So not wandering, you don't need counting number. Just the Nubanana method or just Pusana method or just Tapana method. Okay. So and the meaning of this may be understood through the simile. Simile is to the example of the man who cannot walk, cannot move. The person are unable to move. The example and the gatekeeper example also given in the commentary. And through the similar example of the saw, cutting saw given in the Purification Pali as well. So we will, don't worry about it. We will explain the example here. Okay, so Pali continue explaining Tatrayang Pengulo Pama. Tatrayam and Tatara Ayan. Tatara plus Ayan. Okay. Tatara ta is all the time Pali ta is that is referred to the previous sentence. These three Ta means these three example. Tatara yang. Tatara ayang. Tatara in these three example, the person who are unable to move, the example, and the person who is a gatekeeper, and the soul example. Three. These three example, ayang, this one is Pingulopama. Pingula Upama. Pingula is the person who are unable to move, that person example, similar, is here explained. See it happy, for example. Pingulo. Pingulo means the person who are unable to move. Dola, yeah. Dola. Dola is, the baby. You make a baby to sleep with that kind of moving. Swinging. Swinging thing is we call in Pali here dola. Dola, yeah, with the swing for the baby, Mostly used for the baby, isn't it? To make it sleep. Sleep the baby. Easy, make it swing. The baby easily sleeping. So, Dolaya. Dolaya with the swing. Kilatan. Kila is playing. So, you can imagine in your mind that the person who are unable to move, that person play with the swing. But he cannot move. He play with the swing. So that is something you can imagine in your mind, okay? So, Mada Pautana. Mada is a mother. Mada Pautana. Mada Pauta is a mother and son. Dolang swing. Keep Pitwa. Kipitwa is push and then pull and push and pull, because swing to move like this, isn't it? So there is in Pali Kipitwa. Tatiwa. Tatiwa is together with the Dola Tamba Muli. Tatiwa in that only. Tatiwa means in that only. That only means Dola Tamba Muli. Dola is a swing. Tamba is a pose. Swing pose. So swing is there is a pose, isn't it? So two poles, the swing is attached. So swing is a swing like this. The pose, mula is a kind of under the pose, because the person who are unable to move, that person just only sit in the near the pose of the swing pole. Okay? So, Tatiwa Dola Tamba Mule, in that, the swing pose, near the swing pose only, this in all, sitting. So that the person who are unable to move, that person just sitting near the post of the swing. Okay, and then kamena. Kamena is kama is successively. Kamena successively. Swing is moving like this. Huh? Forward, backward, swinging, isn't it? Continually swinging, forward, backward, isn't it? But that person, the person who are unable to move, that person is sitting near the post of the swing. And then if he look at like this, all the time, he looking like this, he will be dizzy. So he didn't look backward swinging. Just he look at the swing past the pole, backward, forward. Just he look at only one place. Like this. When you practice in breath and out breath, practice like this. Very important. Clearly, very clearly is understanding. Why Buddha didn't recommend beginning, middle, and don't follow like this. If you mind following these different places, beginning, middle, and like the person who look like this, finally he dizzy. Like that's why. That's the reason Buddha didn't recommend. If you practice meditation, the in-breath and out-breath, just touching point, your mind put that place only one place. Like the person who are unable to move, that person sitting near the pole or swing, he look at one place only. Don't follow the swing. Okay, here is play. So kamena means the successively means forward, backward, swing continuously, again and again like this. So agicchanda satya. Agicchanda is a coming. Also gachanda satya, going also. Yeah, because a swing is all the time swinging. Swinging is a backward, forward, backward. So coming, going, like this. Huh? So that's why in Pali mention here. Agichandasa, coming, huh? Gachandasa cha, going. What? Dola palasa. Oh. Dola is a swing. Pala is pala is a wood. Kind of the wood. Yeah, at the Buddha time, we make it with the clothes. Put kind of the wood, just wood. Put in their clothes, and then we tie at the swing pole, and put kind of another layer of the clothes, and then baby put inside. We make like this. So that's one here. Dola palakasa. Dola is a swing. Pala is the kind of the shape of the wool. Dola palasa. Ubo. Oh. Ubo is a bow. Bow. Kodio. Ubo is a boat. Kodio is ad. EDGE ad. Mijanda, mijansa. Mijansa, middle. So 3 places. So at means a swing is like this. So maximum forward swinging, maximum backward swinging in the middle. So 3 point. Like this, 1 point, 2 point in the middle. Swinging like this. So Buddha gave the example and our in-breath and out-breath. 3 point also. Here example also 3 point also swinging deep. The maximum go back like this. So there's a 2 point Ubo cordial. The 2 act. In the middle, in the pole in the middle. So there's a 3 point. Very easily example. You have to understand. Okay? The thinking in your mind. Pasati. Pasati is a look. Pasati is a look or watch. Okay. And then na cha ubo koti michiyana. Na is a leader. Nacha is a leader. Ubo koti michana. Ubo is a 2. Koti is at 2 at 2 maximum point. And then mija is a middle point. Dasanatan. Dasanatan means to look at. Pyavato. Pyavato is make effort. Na hoti. Not ja hoti. Don't make effort to look at these 3 points. Okay, so the person who are unable to move, that person sitting near the swimming pools, and no, he didn't try make effort to look at 3 points, 2 maximum point in the middle, like this. I already told you, if he look at the 3 point all the time, he will be dizzy. Because like this, like this, like this, like this, he look at, he will be dizzy. Because the swing is very fast moving, isn't it? So he didn't make like this. Ewa mewa yang. Ewa mewa yang. Ewa mewa yang. Ewa mewa is similarly. This is an example. This is a similar to understand. Why Buddha never recommend to look at 3 points of in-breath and out-breath. In this example, that person, if look at 3 points, he will be dizzy later. That's why he didn't make effort to look at these 3 points. Okay? Like this. Ewa mewa. Ewa mewa yang, ewa mewa ayang. Ewa mewa in the similarly. In that example, ayang bhikkhu. Ayang is together with the bhikkhu. Ayang bhikkhu. This monk who practice meditation in breath and out breath meditation, sati vasena, according to the mindfulness, sati vasena, upani bandana thamba mule, upani bandana thamba mule. So there's a upanibandha is a upa is a closely, nibandha is a tie. Like the cow tie at the Tamba Mula is a pose. Near the pose, the cow tie near the pose, like this. The meditator put his mind, Tamba Mula, the pose, near the pose meaning is a touching place. The in-breath and out-breath touching place is like a po, Tamba Mula. Okay? Tatwa is standing. Asasa pasasa dolan. Asasa pasasa is like a swing. Dola is a swing. So asasa pasasa, air is a go inside, go outside, like this, like a swing. In that example, the Buddha gave. Our asasa pasasa all the time go inside our body and go outside our body like a swing. Happening. So that's why here Buddha compare our in-breath and out-breath with the swing. So asasa pasasa dolan, our asasa in-breath and out-breath like a swing. Kipitoa is a swing. Make a swing. Kipitoa. Make a swing means pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. Pushing means out breath. Pulling means in breath. Like this. That Hewa Nimete. In that Nimeta. Yeah. So here explaining is for the Samatha, tranquil meditation. That's Nimeta is very important. So practice in breath and out breath. Finally, in breath out breath is appear as a Nimeta. That's why. That Hewa Nimete. In that Nimeta, in that sign of in breath and out breath, Sadiya with the mindfulness. Nisidando. Nisidando means sitting. Kamena. Kamena is successively, continuously. Successively means one after another, in breath, out breath, in breath, out breath, in breath, out breath, one after another. Continuously, isn't it? So, Kamena, Agichandan ja. Agichandan ja. Agichanda is a coming. Coming means in breath. Gachandananja. Gachandananja, going means out breath. Okay? Yeah, in breath and out breath, coming and going. Putatani. Putatani is a touching place. That means don't follow. Inside and outside, don't follow. Only touching place. Putatani, asasapasasana, in breath and out breath. Adimaja priyosana, middle, beginning, middle, and sadiya with a mindfulness. Anukachando. Anukachando is continuously following. Tatacha. Tatacha meaning in that meditation object. Chittang, meditation mind, tapando, put. Or focus. Tapando means put or focus your meditation mind in that touching point. Pasadi, watch, continuously watch. Pasadi. Okay? Naja, na is a leader. Naja, continuously explaining. Tesang, these beginning, middle, and end. Dasanatan, to see Pyavato make effort, not haughty. Now is together with haughty, not haughty, not make. And the example, the explanation is Pingula, Pingulopama, the person who are unable to move. Example. Okay. So with that example, maybe you understand. If you don't understand, more example. Buddha gave 3 examples. The example, if you don't understand, maybe another 2 examples you understand. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so to translate the English, that example is like this. Here is the symbol of the man who are unable to move or walk. Just as a man unable to walk, he is rocking a swing for amusement of his children and their mother sit at the foot of the swing pole and then see both ends and middle of the swing plank successively coming and going, yet does not move from his place in order to see both end and middle. So very similarly, when a bhikkhu monk places himself with a mindfulness that is well at the foot of the post, or ensuring mindfulness and rock swing in bread and object, he sit down with mindfulness on the side at the same place, touching place, and then follow that with the mindfulness, the beginning, middle, end of the in-breath and out-breath at the place touch by them as they come and go. So keeping his mind fixed there in the touching place, he then see them without moving from his place in order to see them. This is a similar of the man who cannot walk. Okay? So the example, that person cannot move, so cannot go in the 3 point, just sitting in 1 point and look at the swing like this. Our mind is only touching place, put, focus, and then practice meditation, breathing in and out. That is one example. And then go to the next example. Okay, so Pali continue another example. Ayambana. Bana, the other one is Ayan, there's explanation. Dhovari Kupama. The gatekeeper example. Dhovari Kupama. Siatapi, for example, Dhovari Ko. The person who who is a gatekeeper, Nagarasa. Nagara is a city. Nagarasa of the city, Andoja inside also, Ando inside. Andoja inside also, Bahija outside also, Purisi, the person. So gatekeeper sitting at the gate post, just he look at the person who passed through the gate. He didn't follow inside person. He didn't follow outside person, isn't it? Just like this. Here is explained. Andoja, Bahija, the outside person, Purisi. Outside person, Andoja, Purisi, outside person also. Inside person also. Inside meaning inside of the city. The person who are inside the city, or Bahija Purisi, the person who are outside of the city. Doesn't matter. For the gatekeeper. Call, God Tuang. Ko means who. Ko means who. Ton. Ton means you. Koton. Kutowa. Agado. Kudo. From where? Agado. Come. Just gatekeeper is just check like this. Okay. And then Kuhing is to where? Could you see? You go. Yeah, the gatekeeper is just check like this. Where to where you go? Or Kewa de hati. De you are hati hand. In your hand, that means gain. What is it? Yeah, the gatekeepers need to know. So like this, it is like this. Na Vimansadi. Now Vimansadi means not check it. Not check it. So what gatekeeper doing? Okay, so nahi tasadi bara. He is now is a leader. Okay, he is a. Is it true? Is it true? Meaning that the gatekeeper don't check where you go, where I come from, where you go, what you bring, what you take. He didn't investigate. So that meaning is true. It is true. Now is a leader. And Tassa is the gatekeeper. They means the people who go inside the city and who go outside the city. Bara. Not bara. Bara is a Judy. Bara is a Judy. So the Tassa is the gatekeeper of the gatekeeper. Bara. Tassa bara means the Judy of gatekeeper. Na is a not haughty. No. Not gatekeeper Judy. So gatekeeper, what he need to do here? Mention Pali. Dwara patta. Dwara pattan. Dwara pattan yewa pana. Pana actually gatekeeper Judy is Dwara pattan yewa. Dwara is a door. Okay. Patta is a reach. Reaching the gate or door only, we must he investigate. So the meaning is the person who living inside the city, whatever they do, gatekeeper don't investigate. The person who are outside the city, the person what they are doing, gatekeeper don't investigate because it's not his duty. But his duty is when they pass the gate, he need to investigate, isn't it? Yeah, this is a gatekeeper duty. So the example you have to understand in the example is so like this. Now, Vimansati here, Pali meaning Vimansati is investigate. Gatekeeper investigate only the person who passed through the gate, inside, from inside or from outside, whatever, whoever, if they pass the gate, he need to investigate. This is his duty. The meaning. Ewa miwa. Very similarly. Very similarly, in that example, what the gatekeeper make like this, here the practice meditation, Imasa Bhikkhu no. Imasa Bhikkhu no, this monk who practice asasa pasasa anapana meditation, breathing in and out meditation, and all pavita wadaja. And all is inside of the body, the meditated body. Pavita is the entering. The wada is the wind, air, wind or air, wada. Huh? So, and inside entering the wind or air also, and then bahi nikamda wada cha. Bahi outside. Nikanda is a leaving to the outside air also. Para Judy is na hoti. No. No, there is a no duty for the meditator. Go outside, go inside, it doesn't matter. But what is his duty? His duty is the touching place, the air touch in and air touch out. That is his duty to watch continuously. Don't miss anything. That's only he need to do. Not go outside and inside. Yeah, like the example. Very clearly understand, isn't it? Very clearly example. Buddha came. Yeah. So Dwarapada is do here, do is the touching place, air touching place. Dwarapada ye wa. Only the example in the example gatekeeper is just pass through the door. That person he need to investigate like this. The person who practice meditation, he need to watch the air touch in and touch out that place. Only he has to investigate. So paradi is a duty. Only duty is just twara pada, just reaching the door. Here we practice meditation, kaya dwara. The air touching our body, sensitivity. It's a kaya dwara. Yan doari kupama. This is a doorkeeper, gatekeeper example. But you have to understand. Okay, that's why Buddha didn't recommend go outside, inside. Don't follow beginning, middle, and no need. Just touching place, just watching only. Okay. So English translation here is this is a simile of the gatekeeper. Just as a gatekeeper does not investigate the people inside and outside of the town, asking who are you, where you come from, where are you going, what you have got in your hand. So that's investigation, no need. This is not his duty. For those people are not his concern because it's not duty, but he does is investigate each man as arrived at the gate. He need to investigate everybody. So very similarly, incoming breath that has gone inside and outgoing breath that has gone outside are not the man concerned who practice meditation. It's not meditator duty, isn't it? But they are his concern each time they arrive at the nose to gate, the top of the nose or the top of the upper lip cape is such. For the example, it's very clearly to understand. This is the second example, isn't it? Okay, so we go to the next example. If even though with these two examples, did you understand? Could I give another example? Because very important. Because very, very important. Yeah. So that's why. Okay. So the Buddha explain another one is example in the Padisamita Mega Kakachupama Pana. Pana, the other one is Kakachupama. Cut and saw example. Okay? Cut and saw example. Arido, from the beginning, Pattaya studying, Eon like this, Viridavan should be known. Odin Yedan, Odin he Edan. He, it is true, Odin he, Odin plus he plus Edan. So, he, it is true, Odin talk, Edan, that talking. Odin is Buddha talk. Nimedan asasa basasa Naramana meka chitasa Anjana tocha tayo dame Bhavana nupa labadi. Nimeda is a sign of the inbred and outbred. Asasa pasasa, Nimedan, asasa pasasa. Naramana meka chita is Naramana eka chitta. Chittasa. Two words combined here. Naramana eka chittasa. Eka chittasa, one, eka is one. Chitta is a mind, one mind. Only one mind. Naramana, no aramana, no object. So what? The meaning is ajana doja tayodami. Tayodami, tayo, three. Dhammi, Dhamma. Here Tayodhamma, three Dhamma meaning is Nimitta and Asasa and Pasasa. Nimitta 1, Asasa 2, Pasasa 3. So three Dhamma. Nimitta, sign and inbred Asasa, outbred Asasa. These three Dhamma. Tayodhame, Ajana. Ajana is a not knowing. Not knowing the Nimitta, not knowing the Asasa, not knowing the Pasasa, like this. Bhavana, meditation is Bhavana Nupa Labadi. Nupa Labadi is a cat. Nupa Labadi is not cat. Not Upa Labadi. Nupa Labadi is a not Upa Labadi. The two words combined, Nupa Labadi, changing a little bit. Pali is like this. Sometimes separately, na Upalabadi saying, but sometimes together. So here basis so that to combine need to combine. That's why. But meaning is not get the meditation. If you don't know three dharma, sign, in breath, and out breath. These three Dhamma, if you don't know, that person meditation is not get. Okay, so another one. Nimedan asasa basasa anaramana meka chidasa chana doja dayo dhammi bhavana ubalabadidi. Nimedan sign also. Asasa basasa in-breath and out-breath also. Ekachitasa, one mind. Of the one mind, ekachitasa. Naramana, not object, not meditation object. Payodhami or three dharma, jhana do, knowing three dharma, nimeda, asasa, and pasasa. Bhavana ubalabadi, bhavana is a cat. Bhavana meditation is a cat. Okay, so the English translation is, then the simile of the soul should be understood from its beginning. For this is said, sign, in-breath, out-breath are not object of the single consciousness. By one who know of these three things, development is a meditation of the development of the meditation is not obtained. Sign, in-breath, out-breath are not object of the single consciousness. By one who does know these three things, the development of the meditation can be obtained. So this is the saw example. So maybe we need these examples and more information. But I think today we stop here because nearly 4 o'clock. So anyway, so these examples are also very important to understand. The more you understand with the example, the more how important the nature of the breathing in and out meditation method is. So, okay, so we will learn this next week. So right now, we'll stop here. So thank you very much for your watching. Anyway, so the more you understand like this, the more you get the information, so you easily understand the nature of in-breath and out-breath meditation is. So the more you understand it systematically, when you practice meditation, it's easy to be successful, isn't it? That's very, very important. So that's why the Buddha gave these three examples to understand. So okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teachings staying longer and longer in the universe. Because without the Buddha teaching, we cannot understand properly that meditation method, That's a very, very important of the Buddha teaching, staying longer and longer in the universe. The more longer Buddha teaching we get, the more we get also benefit from it. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasanam Chidandidadu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chidandidadu. Buddha Sasanam Chidandidadu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Didadu Sadhu 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 Idami Punya Aswakayam Wan Hodu Idami Punya Nibbanasa Pachayo Hodu Idami Punya Megapala Nyanasa Pachayo Hodu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.